I was playing along with a record earlier on. Uh, I always have to tune the guitar when I do that because it's never in a reasonable, normal tuning. I followed the what was it? There was 440 and then there was 430 or something like that, or 437. I forget the exact frequency that was popular, the Verdi tuning that was popular for a while. And I've got a tuning fork to as a testament to that. In fact, it will have the frequency written on it, won't it? No doubt. What does it say there? 432, it says. Just been able to see. It's a very nice tuning fork, actually. It's very big and it vibrates very sonorously. Whether or not that can be heard on the phone, I don't know. People use those things for healing. They think that if when I had a witch coming to my house, she was very interested in that tuning fork. Straight away, I could see that she was drawn to it, and she expressed curiosity about it. And perhaps she would have appreciated it if I had been more liberal and even bought her one at a certain point, but she never asked for one. But I could see that she would like one. But so I tuned my guitar to that old frequency for a while, and then you had to say that the music sounded completely different. That was the thing that you had to say in those days, and people will swear to it. But it's not really a thing. I just don't think. I'm sorry, I can't go with that. I'm thinking quite a bit about sound at the moment because I'm getting back into hi-fi, and there's a lot of guff around hi-fi as well, and I've fallen for some of it. And the guff in hi-fi, it's all about money. How much are you going to spend to listen to your music, and then about status. Are you going to get some weird made in China stuff that nobody's ever heard of, or are you going to get some classic British equipment? Or are you going to spend £1,000, or could you manage 5 or 6 perhaps? And then the digital analog stuff, it's all just nonsense. Really. Ultimately, the only thing that matters is the sound, and they're just distractions. All those things, all those conceits. Of course, there are people with perfect pitch, aren't there? I don't know whether they can detect a 320 with their perfect pitch. But it all sounds the same. It sounds fine. And the trouble is that lowering the tuning to that isn't really the guitar's proper tuning. That's one of the reasons I don't like open tunings on the guitar. The strings and the instrument are designed to withstand a normal A440 string tension. You can lower the tuning to make the strings a bit softer, but again, this is one of those things where you're losing a little bit of bite in the sound simply because your fingers are weak. And that brings me to the point I wanted to make, that one of the reasons that people, I think, get good at the guitar, usually in their younger days, is because they play a lot. And so playing a lot, you strengthen your fingers and you get a very good callus. And with the acoustic guitar, I find that the strength of the callus greatly affects the smoothness of playing. And it takes a long time to get a really good callus on all of your fingers. But really, it becomes part of the instrument, because when you've got it, then you can really um, shift the strings properly and move your fingers between them very smoothly and very cleanly. And I think people, what had happened to me is I just hadn't played enough for a long time. You see, so you know, one of the other benefits of playing is that the callus is getting better. It's not there yet, and I've been playing for regularly every day, more or less, for probably, I'm going to say 3 months. It could be longer, maybe 4. I can't remember. Yeah, probably longer than that even. So there's that. That seems to make the difference. Not lowering the tuning by an imperceptible amount, and then making it awkward because you can't play with other people. You see, because then any keyboard is going to be tuned to 440. So a band will have to be in line with that. Well, now with digital technology, they can put any level they want to, which is slightly annoying, but there it is. So I quite often have to tune the guitar when there's a song playing, but it's good practice because to tune by ear to music as it plays, I can usually get the guitar in tune with the music by the end of the song. God bless.